Peace, what up? This is Doc Blake with Ethereal TV, bringing you the 127th episode of The Last Piece to the Puzzle. The motto for me is silver, gold, and cryptos equals freedom because they are decentralized assets and they're going to play an important part in the immediate, the short term, and the long term futures. And probably going to be a long video today, but do have some things that I want to get into. We have to fight right now for our decentralized future. You see the cover art right here. It says it has Jerome Powell, old Rome with the red evil eyes. Don't call those laser eyes, those are Satan eyes. And it says, while rate increases will slow growth and inflation, they will also bring some pain to businesses and households. A lot of red on this cover art because there are a lot of red flags saying telling you to brace for impact. Warning, warning. I have foreclosure on there. In the back it says going out of business because many businesses are shutting down. And this is by design. This is what they want. In the Jackson Hole interview yesterday, his speech, he basically told you the game plan of the Federal Reserve moving forward, which is to crash the economy, crash businesses, and he's obviously speaking out of both sides of his mouth when he says, while rate increases will slow growth and inflation. So it basically, if they're tapering down inflation, then how will it bring pain to households? Not much sense can be made out of that, but they're doing everything in their power to create longevity in the dollar. But we're going to get a little bit into that. I'm probably going to pull up one article. With that being said, use the information below if you're interested in getting any work done by Ethereal, any t-shirt work, any event hosting. Let me know. You can always reach out to me on the ethereal@gmail.com, or just go to the website and all that information is there, has been for very many years. So definitely reach out to me if you're interested in any business, and reach out to us as well. So let's get into the price action. Currently we have Bitcoin at $20,034. Ethereum is at $1,488. Binance is at $276. Polkadot is at $7.06. Polygon is at 80 cents. Chainlink is at $6.53. And let's go to my pick of 2022. Not looking like there's going to be any good pick of 2022. We are in a full-on bear market. Even somebody like myself can admit that, and I'm super bullish. Will always be bullish on crypto because why? I believe in it. I believe in the movement. I believe in taking power from centralized authorities and putting it back into the hands of the people, and that's what crypto is all about. So Helium's at $6. And let me see. Theta Network is at $1.13. Let's look at precious metals. Every currency, anything that has the currency type of label like gold, silver, crypto has been getting crushed in comparison to the US dollar by design. But you have to remember who owns the charts, who runs the charts. It's all the same people. It's all the United States of America. So of course they're going to make their currency look like the best. And people get this confused because if you actually do the absolute power of the dollar, it's losing value every day in comparison to your goods that you need to survive. And how interesting is that? Matter of fact, I'm going to touch a little bit on that, how it's easy to tell that it's all by design because everything that you need only goes up in price and compared to the dollar, but all the investments that you can make are now going down in compared to the US dollar. So very sneaky game being played. Let's pull up the charts. Honestly, we haven't really done much. I know it seems like all these big moves have been going on, but we still have a 17K bottom. Currently we're right over 20 grand. I did have this rising channel, and we did break out of this. So that was a move. I mean, obviously we were at 24,000, almost 25,000, and you can see right here we broke down, retested it at the top and broke down again. So and it kind of does look like a bear flag. So a lot of people are thinking that we're going to come all the way down to the $14,000 range. And I'm going to be honest, that could happen. They can do anything they want with these prices, especially right now, because liquidity in the markets are drying up. That's the problem when you have an inflationary currency. No matter how much your business makes, how much you save as a person, you're always going to need more. And they understand that the Federal Reserve knows that because everybody pays their bills and all that in the United States dollar, and it's only losing value, to continue your future, even at your current level of life, you're going to have to produce more income. This is why you cannot have an inflationary item as your currency, or as inflationary as the United States dollar has been in the last, 50, 60, 70 years, 80 years. It cannot be done, and it's only a matter of time. That's why I continue with the same motto every time I do a video: silver, gold, and cryptos equals freedom, because they are decentralized assets, y'all. I stick to that. I stay to it. I believe in it. And why? Because I believe in real value. I don't believe in, I think life is magical, but I don't believe in magic, if that makes any sense. Sorry, Disney. I really don't believe in magic. I don't think there's some magical dollar bill that has these sacred symbols on it. I believe in meditation and prayer and things like that. You can call that magic if you want, but not the type of magic they're talking about. You can't print something and print it with no cost of work. Like mining silver, mining Bitcoin, all has a cost of work to produce, right? Cost of work. They all cost money to produce. The United States dollar now in its current form, and for many years, costs no money. So it's funny that even Yahoo Finance is headlining this. I really think something big is about to happen. For them to be so direct, bold, and blatant and blunt. Jerome Powell said, this is in quotes, y'all. It's not just me that put it on their headline of the video. This is Yahoo Finance says, Jerome Powell says the Fed is ready to bring some pain, and they put the quotes around bring some pain to households and businesses. These are the unfortunate costs of reducing inflation. But inflation has not went down at all. They've been raising the interest rates for the last 5-6 months, correct? Your grocery bill has doubled. Natural gas. Have you seen the prices of natural gas? How come everything that it takes to run your household, electricity, is going up in price? Food. The only thing that has went down a little bit in the last month is gas. And your good old boy, Joey boy, is harping on that hard. So don't be fooled. You are paying more to live, y'all, in US dollar. This is why we must get out of it. So please like, share, subscribe, and share this message, because people need to understand. This man is in your face telling you he's about to bring some pain to your door. That don't make y'all angry. It damn sure makes me angry. I'm already feeling it, just like everybody else with inflation. I'm not able to do the things that I once was for the same price, and that's every day. You know what I mean? And these are things that should make you angry. It shouldn't be keeping up with the Joneses, y'all. These people are getting money printed and handed to them. Intel just got $30 billion. How much is the CEO? How much is the people in the higher up positions going to get out of that money? How much are your politicians making off that deal? And the student loans aren't good enough. Let me tell you why. Everybody's all in arms about this student loans deal. Let me be the one to tell you, give it to the people that paid their student loan too. They deserve $10,000 for paying their student loans, not just people who haven't paid their student loans. Give it to everybody. Matter of fact, I'm going to double, triple, quadruple down on that. Give everybody $50,000. Every tax-paying American, give them $50,000, Joe. Let's print, baby. Let's print this money. Don't just give it to the corporations, the billionaires. Give it to everybody. Give it to everybody. But they won't do that. They want you to suffer. You lower class, middle class citizens to suffer and live on a budget. while they fly their private jets, their spaceships, pollute the atmosphere on the highest level possible, but yet you're not allowed. With your now, most likely you have a newer car, and you're barely putting any pollution out into the world. In actuality, it's the cars don't emit anywhere near the amount of emissions that they used to. These people are literally flying spaceships in the highest levels of atmosphere, causing direct greenhouse effect. So understand what's going on. They want us peons to continue to be ants, cogs in a wheel, and this is not the way life has to be. You know, you got to stand up to the bully. You got to David Goliath's ass. You know what I'm saying? You got to grab that slingshot and throw a fucking stone in their eye, y'all. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. Do I even want to read this article? We already know what it's going to say, but let's read a little bit. Trying to get record inflation to come down, which is a lie. Nothing they do. How can they get inflation to come down when they just spent $300 billion? Let me add the Ukraine bill. $303 billion on student loans and $3 billion on giving weapons to Ukraine. So it's impossible for inflation to come down now. They're just lying. They're dragging this out as long as they possibly can to continue to cause pain and suffering, in the words of Jerome Powell, to people who aren't in their club. Literally in their club. These people, there is somebody in your neighborhood, in everybody's neighborhood, who is getting good old printed money damn near delivered directly to their door or secret government bank account. These are the things that you need to understand. A lot of times, you know, these organizations are so corrupt, from the CIA to the FBI to any government business, damn near any government 501. They're all stealing money. I know people who sued colleges because they were getting government money and the administrators were stealing the money, y'all. We have to wake up. Everything must be checked by the people. The people need their own accountants. The people need their own checkers to go check. What's the big vault called? Fort Knox. We need IRS agents that actually work for the people. I'm okay with you spending that money on the IRS as long as we can audit every branch of the government. Every leader of a government agency needs to be like, how come they're all living so good? It's on the back of the American taxpayer. Politicians were never supposed to be rich. Business owners were, though. If you started a good business, you know what I mean? You deserve that because people are buying your product. But this is way different now. Such companies as Amazon, this is nothing more than a mafia shakedown, a mafia exploitation, a mafia smash and grab. Same thing with Walmart. They purposely wanted to shut down mom and pop businesses. Anyway, let me get back to the article. Blah 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 really means nothing. Trying to get record inflation to come down without triggering a recession has been the Federal Reserve's major project this year, though signs currently point to the possibility that high prices might be moderating. The bank is about to loosen up its policy tightening, according to Chair Jerome Powell. In fact, it's likely to keep hiking interest rates throughout this year until it's certain that inflation is in the rear view mirror. It's impossible. It's not going to happen. It's impossible to happen. All they're going to do is make people broker. That's all they can really do. They're going to try to implement so many things, price controls, rent controls. We're seeing Babylon fall apart, y'all. And actually, it's a beautiful thing to me. But unfortunately for the people, we're not in control of the money printer. So because we're not in control of the money printer, because we have no representation by our government, there's nobody out there that can say, do this, since you're printing all this money anyway, do this with it, right? Don't give $30 billion to Intel. Break that down. Give small businesses another PPP loan. Give households another stimulus. But they won't want that. They don't want the people to thrive. They want the people to suffer. And then they'll say, oh, because we gave them stimulus. This is what's causing inflation. Such bullshit. The airlines haven't made $1 in 20 years. But that's not causing inflation? The government buying massive amounts of bonds, which we all know is happening. The EU came out and let us know that. I'm done with this article already. We already know what Yahoo Finance is about. They're bought and paid for, well lubricated with Vaseline, while the rest of us don't get any Vaseline, just get fucking rear-ended, you know what I mean, by our government, by the big corporations. That's my spiel today. That's my rant. We have to continue to share this message, continue to speak out on these things. I don't think anybody should be able to tell us that they're going to bring pain and suffering. But we put them in position. We've allowed this to happen. But that's the good part. I don't know if you ever dealt with a problem in your life. When you self-create a problem, we created this problem with our own government. You can solve it. We can solve it overnight. And that's the truth. They don't want you to know that. But we can instantly take our power back. And I gave steps for this. Go watch a previous video and I'll say it again. Instantly say to your job, I don't want to pay taxes until the end of the year. When that end of the year comes, if enough people do it, we have negotiating power towards our politician. Everybody needs to do this. Everybody needs to stop paying taxes tomorrow in your paycheck. I'm not telling you. I see they're going to say, oh, he's saying not to. I'm not saying not to pay taxes. I'm saying wait till the end of the year to pay your taxes, which is 100% legal, no matter what they say. No matter what they say, it's 100% legal. I guarantee it. Go talk to a lawyer if you think I'm lying. And we all need we all need lawyers. The people, we need to hire lawyers to represent the people now, to sue our government, to sue our current administration, to sue Janet Yellen, who said inflation is transitory, to sue Jerome Powell for saying inflation is transitory. This is some deep stuff, yo, and they don't want this to get out. I have no fear of it. I have no fear of them. They're cowards. They're liars. And because they lie, it lets me know they're cowardly. So, and they're not the rulers of this universe. As much as people think they are, you can call them out just as I am. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. That's my message today. This is your boy Doc Blake with Ethereal TV. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.